Lights up, Bronx Arts Middle. This is your principal, Mr. Gonzalez, bringing you your news for today, January 8th, 2019. Scholars, take a little look. We are at 47 days away from ELA, 57 days away for math for the New York State testing. That's right. It is on March 25th and the 26th that we do ELA, and April 21st to the 23rd for math. That's why we're working so hard, because these scores are important, and that is why middle school matters. That's right, and that's why we have developed here the middle school method. You know all these parts. You can say them right along with me if you want. Artist process followed by growth mindset, visual thinking strategies. Keep it all together in that artist palette. And what monitors it all?
Because you know I'm all about that.
Bronx Art Soaring Scholars.
No trouble. I'm all
Be
about
your
that
best
bass,
always,
about that
attend
bass,
school
no
each day,
trouble.
show
I'm all
respect,
about that bass,
and
about that
succeed
bass,
academically.
no trouble.
That's all it
I'm
is.
all about
Those
that
four
bass, about
things,
that bass,
and you will
bass,
be
bass,
successful.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, so
I ain't no
remember to
size
make it
two, but I can shake
your
it, shake
baseline
it
each
like
and
I'm
every day
supposed
here
to.
at Bronx
'Cause I got that
Arts.
boom, boom,
Let's
down
continue
on the
talking about growth mindset.
all the right
Now we're
jump,
going to talk
all
about
the
growth
right
mindset,
place.
not just through
I see the
brain development, perseverance, grit, and motivation. We're going to actually talk about the actual structure of the brain right now. So listen up to this video. It's a tad corny, but it actually gets to the point and to the very core of this.
So, this is your brain. Say hi. Okay, it's a representation of your brain. Brains don't have hands, they have lobes and other structures, which we'll get to. But I want to talk to you about your brain. You see, your brain is capable of incredible things. But I think a lot of times we can feel pretty down on our brains, on old Thinky Pinky here. We beat up on them, say bad things about our brain's abilities. You know, say we have trouble understanding a subject in school, or solving problems, or learning a new skill. It's easy to say, oh, I'm not smart. I'll always be this way. Hey, stop doing that. What we think of as intelligence, what we think of as smartness, is not fixed, is not stuck in one place, is not permanent. Your brain can improve. Your brain can grow. Come with me on a journey of discovery. Here we go. Into the brain. Excuse me, coming in hot. This is a thing called a neuron. Oh, hey, welcome to the inside of your brain. A neuron is a brain cell. There's over 100 billion of these things making up your brain. Put it this way, there are over 13 times more neurons in your skull than there are human beings on Earth. A lot of them. They're the cells that help you think. Mind you, a single neuron, and let's call her Nellie. Hi, Nellie the neuron. Nellie, on her own, can't do all the thinking your brain needs to even pick up a glass of water. Fortunately, she's got friends. There's Dendrite Dave, there's Alonzo the Axon, there's Magna Myelin, and look, little Sally Synapse! So teensy tiny. Your brain behaves like a muscle. If you're serious about lifting weights, right, and you keep it up on a regular basis for a long period of time, weeks, months, years, you're going to develop muscles. But you don't grow muscles by doing nothing. It takes effort. It takes struggle, repeated failures, in fact. You mess up, and then you learn, and then eventually you manage to jump the log or whatever problem you're trying to solve. Wait, we've lost focus here. Back to neurons. When you struggle, your neurons are struggling too, and that's important because when neurons struggle, they lean on each other. They make connections. They start to form this densely connected network inside your brain, allowing little jolts of electricity to pass down them more and more efficiently. That's thinking faster. That's your brain getting smarter. That's your brain muscle getting swole, kid. So the next time you say to yourself, I can't do this, I'm just too dense, remember that brain density is your friend. In fact, the denser you are, the more connections between Nellie and her neuron pals that you've got inside your brain, the stronger and more powerful your thinking parts become. The more you work through your frustrations with the right learning strategies, the more your neurons get more used to working together, the closer you are to being that much smarter. Now get out there and do your best. Don't give up, grow those brains, and remember, you can learn anything.
And that's right. You can learn anything, and anything you shall learn. It's pretty amazing to think that we have more neurons in our brain than people on Earth. So let's make sure that when we go to our classes today, we learn something, engage them, because you can learn anything, scholars. The call board now for our announcements, a reminder of all our procedures that we have here at BAM. Scholars continue to do a good job following them, but of course we want to, highlight them again and make sure that all of you know exactly what's expected of you. Now, I want to say that we have had a significant improvement with the scholars getting to class on time, except in the afternoons, and it seems like some scholars are trying to take advantage of the fact and maybe use ISS as a way to get out of class. That's not going to fly, guys. All right, in the library today, 6th grade, it's Savion Glover. A reminder about your water bottles. And remember, to be respectful first, you must always be kind to one another, to each other, to everyone here at Bronx Arts Middle. And a reminder, you can't start without arts. Have a great day, everyone.